Want to do 3D crystal effects at your car or motorcycle for just a few dollars? Today I'm giving away the basic formula that the custom paint world has been doing. But stick around because I'm going to show you why most DIY mixes fail and how to get professional results every single time. To make the basic crystal effects at home, you only need three things: warm distilled water, urea, which you can find at most garden centers, and a drop of liquid dish soap to break the surface tension. The standard mix is roughly 1 part urea to 1 part water, and then you're going to stir it until it is totally mixed. This is just the foundation of those mutant patterns. Now for the formula for the mixing, now that we got the urea already measured and in the pot, we're gonna go ahead and add the same amount of water. Remember, keep in mind, distilled water is a lot better than using any regular water. So we're gonna go ahead and put them together. Now in the stove, we are going to bring the water up to warm temperature, a little bit hot but not boiling, and then we are gonna start stirring that mix until it is completely dissolved. That's the consistency that we are aiming for. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Now let me take this moment to clarify something. Never use tap water. The minerals and chlorine in the tap water can contaminate the crystal growth and leave a cloudy residue. Always use distilled water for a pure glass-like crystals. Keep in mind that you want the water hot, about 140 Fahrenheit or 60 Celsius. This will help the urea to dissolve quickly. But be careful, if the water is boiling, it can actually break down the urea too fast and create a weak structure, and we don't want that. You want it just hot enough to achieve full saturation. The key is a saturated solution. Stir until you see a few grains of urea that just won't dissolve anymore. That's how you know the water can't hold any more crystals. If the mix is too thin, your crystals will look like water spots instead of sharp ferns. Now I'm adding about a tablespoon of liquid dish soap. This acts as a surfactant. Without it, your mixture will just beat up on the paint like a rain on a wax car. The soap breaks the surface tension, allowing the formula to lay perfectly flat so the crystals can grow across the entire surface instead of in small patches. Just stir it gently. You want to mix, not bubbly. Be careful right here. Don't add your dish soap until the urea is completely dissolved. If you add it too early and stir too fast, you will create foam and bubbles. Those bubbles will get trapped in your crystal patterns and leave tiny craters in your paint job. Most people don't mix these three ingredients the right way, and that's why they end up having more difficult time when applying this formula and obviously not getting the result that they desire. This formula might look simple, but if you don't pay attention to all the details that I had mentioned in this video, you can easily mess it up. Once it is mixed, I always run the liquid through a fine paint strainer. Even the best urea can have tiny impurities or dust, and on a high gloss black base, every little speck shows. If you're doing this for a client or you want a show quality finish, you need something more stable than this basic formula. This right here is my personal Pro Crystal Effects formula. I personally engineered this blend to work in any weather, hot, cold or humid. It produces much larger, deeper 3D structures that actually grip the surface, so they don't blow away when you spray your contrast color. It's the secret to that deep, aggressive crystal look. I finally decided to bottle my personal blend for you guys. If you want the deepest crystal effect possible without the DIY headache, click the eBay link in the pinned comment or at the description of this video. Also, head over to my channel for a full masterclass on how to use this pro formula for insane results. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you the next time.